Alright, let's talk about Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, the OG Disney movie that's half fairy tale, half horror story, and all kinds of chaotic. You think modern dramas are messy?
Oh no.
This one takes the cake and the poison apple. So, here's the deal, Snow White is this princess with the kind of beauty that makes mirrors talk back. Like, imagine being so pretty that your stepmother, a literal queen, decides to end you because she can't handle being the second fairest. And you thought family drama at Thanksgiving was bad. The evil queen isn't just petty, she's next level petty. She asks a huntsman to take Snow White into the woods and, wait for it, cut out her heart. What kind of fairest of them all competition is this? But plot twist, the huntsman can't go through with it because, surprise, Snow White is too sweet and innocent. He lets her go, and she runs deeper into the woods, straight into a nightmare sequence of terrifying trees and glowing eyes. How she doesn't pass out from fear is beyond me. Then she stumbles upon a cottage that looks like a Pinterest post gone wrong. Turns out it's the home of 7 dwarfs with names like Doc, Happy, Grumpy, and Sleepy. And let's talk about Grumpy for a second. This dude's entire personality is being mad at the world. The man doesn't even give Snow White a chance before he's like, women?
Ugh.
Classic. Now, instead of questioning why 7 grown men live in a cottage with furniture that's way too small, Snow White starts cleaning their house. Not because they ask her to, but because apparently, the princess training manual includes a section on unsolicited housekeeping. Meanwhile, the dwarfs come back from work, mining for diamonds, and find a stranger sleeping in their beds. And instead of freaking out like normal people, they just adopt her.
Yeah.
Sure, that's not weird at all. Meanwhile, back at Evil Queen HQ, the magic mirror spills the tea. Snow White is alive and thriving. And this sends the queen into full-blown villain mode. She brews a potion, disguises herself as the creepiest old hag you've ever seen, and sets off to finish the job herself. Can we take a moment to appreciate this level of dedication? She didn't just send a text saying, "You're still alive? Fix it." No, she committed. The hag shows up at the cottage and convinces Snow White to eat a poison apple because, apparently, stranger danger isn't a concept in fairy tales. Snow takes one bite and bam, down she goes, out cold. The dwarfs come back, find her lifeless body, and instead of, calling a doctor, they put her in a glass coffin. Because nothing says a morning like displaying someone like a museum exhibit. Then comes the prince, who's been in the movie for all of 5 minutes but somehow gets to be the hero. He shows up, kisses Snow White, creepy, but okay, and she magically wakes up. No CPR, no antidote, just a kiss. Disney logic, folks. They ride off into the sunset, leaving the dwarfs to go back to their diamond mine, probably wondering if they just got scammed by royalty. But let's talk about the real questions. Who gave the dwarfs their mining license? Why did the queen think turning into a hag was the best way to handle things? Couldn't she just try therapy? And why is no one concerned that Snow White just moved in with 7 strange men? Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs is a wild ride of jealousy, questionable choices, and woodland creature choreography. It's a classic for a reason, but man, it raises more eyebrows than it answers. Watch it, but maybe keep some hand sanitizer nearby, just in case someone offers you an apple. Red apple.